He was just like any other student. Young, ambitious, and full of dreams. But the university system never really understood him. He wasn't lazy, he was curious. Instead of memorizing formulas, he asked questions. Instead of repeating old ideas, he wanted to create new ones. Professors called him difficult. Classmates thought he was wasting his time. And then, it happened. One cold afternoon, he received the letter, "You are officially expelled." In that moment, his world collapsed. He walked out of the campus gates for the last time, carrying only a backpack and a heart full of broken dreams. Most people would have seen it as the end. But for him, it was the beginning of something far greater. Without a degree, doors closed in his face. Job interviews ended quickly when they asked, "Where did you graduate from?" He worked in small cafes, washed dishes, and even carried boxes in warehouses. At night, he slept in a tiny rented room, sometimes too cold to rest, sometimes too noisy to dream. He felt invisible. The world moved forward, but he was stuck. And yet, in those quiet, lonely nights, something inside him refused to die. He kept telling himself, if the world doesn't want me, maybe I'll build my own place in it. One evening, while trying to organize his tasks on scraps of paper, he had a thought. What if I create something simple? Something that could help people like me, students, dreamers, workers, stay productive, stay motivated, and never give up. That was the spark. He didn't have a degree in computer science. He didn't have money. But he had one thing the university never taught him, the hunger to learn. So he opened his old laptop, typed "how to code" into a search bar, and started his real education. Days turned into nights. Nights turned into weeks. Weeks became months. He failed again and again. The app crashed. The design looked ugly. The code didn't work. Every failure whispered, "Give up." But every morning, he whispered back, "Not yet." Coffee cups piled up. His friends stopped calling. His landlord threatened to kick him out. But he refused to quit. With every bug he fixed, with every problem he solved, his dream got stronger. Finally, after years of sacrifice, his idea transformed from lines of code into a living, breathing app. An app that wasn't just useful, it was powerful. At first, only a few people downloaded it. But then, something incredible happened, word spread. People started telling their friends, teachers recommended it, companies reached out. Within months, the app exploded. Newspapers called him the dropout who built the future. Investors competed for a chance to support him. And the world finally noticed the boy they once rejected. On stage, in front of thousands, he introduced his app to the world. People cheered, but he smiled humbly and said, "I was expelled from university. But that was the best thing that ever happened to me, because when one door closed, I built another." His story is not about failure. It's about rebirth. Life will test you. It will reject you. It will throw you to the ground. But sometimes, those moments are not endings, they are beginnings. The truth is, you don't need permission to follow your dreams. You don't need approval to change the world. What you need is courage. Courage to keep going when everyone else tells you to stop. So remember his story. The expelled student who became a world changer. And when your own life gets hard, when you feel like giving up, don't. Because maybe, just maybe, your greatest chapter hasn't even started yet.